Today we are covering 5 parallel lines. Our goal will be to write equations of parallel lines given a line and point. So recall slope-intercept form is our y equals mx plus b. M is our slope, which is how we move. It is our rise over run. Again, it's notated there in red. Whereas b is our y-intercept. If we graph, it's where we begin. And it's the point 0b. Right, so that would be our actual ordered pair. What do parallel lines look like, and what do they have in common? Right? Parallel lines should be known that they are not going to intersect at all. Right, they are going to continue to go, and they will never intersect. And because they don't intersect, they actually are going to have the same slope. So that means today the key in what we are doing is we are going to be given a line in y equals mx plus b form. Let's say we get y equals 2x plus 1. And we're going to find a line parallel to that, which means the line parallel to that is going to have the same slope. That will mean m is 2, and then they will also give us a point. Let's say it goes to 2, 5, and we can find with this information our new y equals mx plus b form using point slope form. Lots of different forms. For example, write the slope-intercept form, the equation of a line that is parallel to the given line and passes through the given point. So y equals 3x plus 16. We are parallel to this line, so we want the m, which is right here, 3. If we are parallel, our new line is going to have a slope of m is 3. Next, we go through this point 4, 3. So we may not match this value here. Right? More often than not, we will not. So that plus 16 we do not need. Right? That is our parallel lines y-intercept. We will find a new one here. So reminder, I did mention we are going to use point slope form. Here is what that one looks like. Right? And remember, we have m already. M is going to be right there. Right? We'll plug in a 3 there. 4 is our x1 value. 3 is our y1 value. So plugging them into their respective spots, y minus 3, right, the y1 went there, equals 3 for our slope, x minus 4. No double negatives. Now I just want to solve for y equals, right, so I'm going to move everything over after we distribute here. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times minus 4 is minus 12. And that equals y minus 3. So our last step is going to be to move the minus 3 over by doing opposite or inverse function. So we're going to add 3 to both sides, and we will get y equals 3x minus 9. Next one, we've got y equals 6x minus 35. Again, this is the line we are parallel to. And then we're going to go through the point 218, a larger point here. So again, every time we just want this m value. So I already have m equals 6. We're going to match. And now we're going through this point 218. So again, plug it into this form here. Y minus 18 equals slope 6, x minus 2. Distribute with your 6 here. 6 times x, 6 times minus 2 gives us 6x minus 12. And now we're going to add 18 to both sides. So we need to do the opposite of what's the 18 is to move it. So since it's a minus 18, we're adding. Y equals 6x. If I have $18 and I owe 12, I'm going to have 6. That will be a plus 6. And we get y equals 6x plus 6. Again, notice our b value up here was minus 35. We did not match. More often than not, I will make that a number that is not similar so that you realize it's not going to match. We're not doing the same line, we're doing a different line. Next, we've got a fraction here now as our slope. Y equals negative half x plus 5, and the point is negative 4, negative 1. Same process. M is negative half. And now we're taking the point negative 4, negative 1, and we plug it in. Y minus y1, y1 is negative 1, equals negative half x minus x1, which is negative 4. We have a couple double negatives we're going to take care of here quick. This is going to be a positive 1 now. This is going to be a plus 4. And then I will multiply through and solve for y. Plugging it in. We've got negative half x, and then half of 4 is 2, and now we bring the sign with negative 2. Y plus 1 equals negative half x minus 2, minus 1 from both sides, we get y equals negative half x minus 3. We still end up with a nice y-intercept there. Next, y equals negative 2x plus 2. That's the point 3, 9 we're going to go through. So we just need to grab our slope super parallel, and is negative 2. And now we're plugging into the other point. Opposite of the point that gives x minus 3, y minus 9. Distributing our negative 2, we get y minus 9 equals negative 2 times x. Double negative here gives us a positive 2 times 3 is 6. And then we just need to move our minus 9 over by doing the opposite. Plus 9 on both sides. And y equals negative 2x plus 15. Next, we've got y equals 2/5 x minus 9 at the point 10, 8. And so again, here's our x1, y1, just doing the same pattern. Take our m is 2/5, and plug it into the other point. Y minus 8 is 2/5 x minus 10. Multiply 2/5 into both sides, we get y minus 8 equals 2/5 x. And then 2 times 10 is 20. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So I get 4, and then that one's a negative 4. And then we're adding 8 to both sides, finish it up. So we get y is 2/5 x plus 4. Next one, y is 3/4 x minus 3.14 at the point negative 4, negative 5. Doesn't hurt to label it as x1, y1. Again, just grabbing the 3/4. We don't have a minus sign, so we've got m is 3/4. And we're going to plug it in. Y minus negative 5 equals 3/4 x minus negative 4. Our double negatives will cancel. Plus, plus, and now we're ready to multiply. 3/4 times x. 3/4 times 4. These 4 will cancel. 4 times 3 is 12. Divided by 4, come back to 3. Positive 3 times 1 is 3. Right? And we get y plus 5 equals 3/4 minus plus 3. Subtract 5 from both sides to get y equals 3/4 x minus 2. One last set. Y equals negative x plus 5 at the point 4, 6. Negative is negative 1, so m is negative 1. We've got y minus 6 equals negative 1, x minus 4. Distribute the negative 1 to get negative x plus 4 equals y minus 6, and add 6 to both sides to get y equals negative x plus 10. Last one, y equals 7x minus 15. We just want the 7, and we're going to plug in the rest of our information. Y minus negative 15 equals 7x minus negative 3. Double negatives give us positive. Multiply our 7 into them. 7x. 7 times 3 is 21. Y plus 15, and subtract the 15. That wraps up this lesson. You see y equals 7x plus 6, and you'll see if we do the homework that is in the